Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. So I have been deciding that I was going to do 30 days of palettes to see what I use, what I reach for, what I don't, and what I need to finally declutter because I have more than I should or more than any normal person should. And so far we are on day 7. So since it's day 7, I decided I was going to go with one I have not used at all. I think I swatched it. It's very pretty. It's very me. I don't know what the problem is, but it's the Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk, and this is the color story. So I think we're going to do some oranges and go into pink, maybe these lighter colors. Not really sure where I'm going to start, but we're going to start. I mean, it's a beautiful palette, right? I don't know why I haven't reached for it, but we're going to find out. So we're going to take a big fluffy brush, and this is my Manikai, and it says something on it that I can't see because I lost my glasses and that is life. Okay, so I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to go in, Sunset. The Sunset one right here. We're going to start that and we're going to go above the crease line. Now, a lot of times people are asking me why I don't sit there and show them how many times I blend and this and that, and the looks might look a little choppy. I'm from the 80s. Well, I'm from actually the 60s is when I was born, but I started playing with makeup seriously in my 80s. In the 80s. Now, I'm not 80. Let's just get that out there. Okay, and we did more harsh lines back then. You wanted people to know if you cut your crease, if you did whatever. You wanted that definition. And now everything is blended and diffused. And while some looks I appreciate it, and other looks I don't. And that's just me. You do what you want, I do what I want. So we just put that a little bit more up there and blend that because it was looking a little patchy right there. Now, I will tell you these blend nicely, but I think for me they look a little patchy. And I don't know if anyone else has had that problem with this palette, but I'm thinking on me, they do look a little patchy. Can you see that, or am I bugging out? Hey, if we're going to go with the 80s, we got to go all 80s, and we got to do like some TLC, late 80s, I think that was. So now I'm going to go into my crease, and I'm going to take a packing brush. You guys know how I do already. I take a flat tip packing brush, and I'm going to go into, I want it darker, so I'm going to go into shade. We're going to go into the color shade, and we're going to literally stamp that in. So I put it on the tip of my packing brush, and I'm going to stamp it in like this because I want the crease to be defined. I want it really, really defined. I happen to like that look. You might not. You can always go a little bit lighter. But just know, any of these looks that I'm showing you, you don't need this specific palette to do it. You can do that with anything. So we're going to stamp, 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 stamp. And we're going to stamp a little bit more color. And then we're going to blend. But I don't want to blend it out to where it's so diffused that you can't see. I looked and I was like, please tell me I hit the record button. I did. So awesome. I don't want it so diffused that you can't see the separation. I like the idea of the separation. I think, you have the lighter color on top. You have this underneath, and it looks really pretty. I'm going to take that. What did I do with my other brush? The brush I just had has disappeared, people. Here it is. And I'm going to just put a little bit more right up here because for some reason it just doesn't look right to me. And we're going to go like that. It's very, very, I will tell you, I'm finding that this is a very patchy palette so far. And I'm not crazy about patchy. And I don't think anyone is. All right, so we have, you can see the depth. You can see the orange. You can see the darker color. Looks very, very pretty. What I'm going to do now is take that same dark color, and we're going to go into Nocturnal, which is this one right here. And we're going to do a third of our outer V. So, and hopefully this comes out nice. What I like to do with an angled brush is I stamp like that and get it to where I want it to go. So it almost looks like I'm winging it out, and I blend it into the darker crease color, and then do about a third, and I go down a little bit under my eye. Probably about 2/3 on this look because I really like this color. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing to the other side, and I just want to pack this on a little bit more because I really like the color definition, and I really like, see what I mean? Do you see the patchiness? Okay, so we're going to go like that and that. And I think that looks really pretty. So again, we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp like that. We're going to bring it up. We're going to attach it like that, like so. And let me see. And we're going to go down. And again, this just gives it all that all tied in. It's really pretty. That all tied in look. Okay. Now, I do stop the camera now and then, not to do anything that you can't see on camera, but the blending does take a while. And my editing skills suck, so I do what I know how to do. Alright, I'm just going to pat that, because, like I said, it just is a very patchy color. So we have that. So we have the drama. We have it right in there. Can you see the patchiness, or am I, like, losing my freaking mind? And I told you I got bit by a dog, so we have to go patchiness over here. And I don't know. All right, so now we have our choice of colors. And as far as my lid color, I'm going to take a really fluffy brush. These are one of the ones I bought from Shop Miss A. And I'm going to go with the sunset one again, right up here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. And I just want very diffused looking. So we're going to go like that. We're going to blend it in. So, or pat it in actually, because I really want that diffused look that I'm going for. I've done halo eyes before and whatever, but okay, so I kind of like it bare, but we're going to get there. So we're going to go like this and just pack it on. You don't need to pack it so that it turns up bright orange, but hey, when in Rome, when in makeup land, do makeup. All right, so now I have my choice. I can either go into the, what is that called? Hibiscus, Aruba, or Maui. So I'm going to swatch all three, and we're going to see which ones we like best. Hibiscus, whatever, and Maui. So hibiscus is, oh, a really bright, vibrant orange. I like that. Aruba is more like a highlight in a corner, and Maui got more like a pinky tone to go with the purples in the palette. So we're going to swatch. Look at that. So we're going to do that again. Hibiscus, Aruba, Maui. And we're going to go hibiscus. Look, can you see that? Aruba and Maui. Can you see? There you go. That's Maui, Aruba, hibiscus. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the hibiscus. And let's see, we're going to do it on the edge. I'm going to use my finger for this. And I'm just going to go right here. And I'm only going to do a little bit because I don't want to mess up the whole transition thing. And we're going to go right there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side with the hibiscus. And we're going to go about halfway, I guess. All right, we're going to do that. And that's just popped. And now I think I'm going to do Aruba, which is this one right here. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me take that off my arm. It's very pigmented because it doesn't come off. And we're going to go to Aruba. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. That's how my brain works. I'm going to add that. Look at this. Look at that shimmer. It is insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I have a song for everything and sing periodically throughout the day when I hear something. Now, you guys know my sister's been in the hospital. I've discussed that. Well, her nurses tonight were Tim, who is very nice. It was his first night. and Becky. And of course, what are you going to call Becky but Becky with the good hair? Thing is, she had really good hair. All right, so look how gorgeous that looks. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, and we're just going to blend everything together so it looks seamless, starting with the darker one. Then I'll go to the other side and just pat. And we're going to do that and just pat. And look at that. I just think that's such a pretty, we're going to just blend that in right here. And I think it's such a pretty, pretty look. And I want to put some, some more of Aruba right in my inner corner, which for some reason I'm very sensitive to right now. And it's making me laugh. I feel like I'm being tickled on my inner corner. Okay, and look at that. It's just boom. All right, so we're done with our palette for now. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to use 1,000 looks. I think with this color, the lippy that I'm going to do a nude lip liner. And I'm using the Wet n Wild lip liner in shade something. Something. I can't see. I can't find my glasses and I can't see. So we're going to line our lips. I exfoliated ahead of time. And I find, for me, that the best exfoliator that I really, really like, there are two of them. One's by Avant, but drugstore affordable, is Sugar Lip Scrub by LA Colors. It is, you get a lot of product in it. It's $1 at Dollar Tree or $1.25 at Dollar Tree now. And it just does such an amazing job of cleaning your lips. There's a little bit more mauve than I want it to go, but I can still make it work. So I'm not worried about it. And there. Again, not the color I was going for. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take one of my favorite colors. No, that's a little too mauve too, right? No, this is brown. I don't know if anyone knows. This is Il Maquillage. I have no idea what color it is. So I have not been able to find it. But it is beautiful and goes with so many looks. Line my lips. It's very hard to talk and line your lips. It's a talent that I've perfected. All right. So I'm going to line my lips. And now I'm going to take, I have the most beautiful, beautiful lipsticks by Amuse. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I've only seen them one time. And the nude, and here, actually, I'll show you what the nude one looks like. But I'm not going to use that because I don't know why. They're dual-ended. Actually, I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to go with this one. They're dual-ended. So on this side is a liquid matte, and on this side is the color. And it is spectacular. And it came 6 for $12, and it ranges in different shades of nude all the way up to a very deep burgundy. And I absolutely love it. And I got it off someone's site, and I don't know if they still have them. The only bad thing is this top comes off constantly, and it drives me batshit crazy. All right, let me line my eyes, and then I'm going to put on my lashes, and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, now as usual, when I put my mascara on, this is one coat on both eyes, which I look pretty. And this is the Black Oil Josie Marin mascara. I love it. I could definitely use lashes and make it dark and whatever. So I'm going to try that. I should have done that off camera, but I wanted you to see with one coat of mascara the difference it makes in your eyes. So a tip that I had learned by watching someone's TikTok was you put the glue directly on the lash and you put a little bit along your eye. This is going which way? It's going this way. So we're going to put a little bit on our eye in the spots we really want it to stick. You want it to stick on the ends and the middle, obviously. and you let that stay like that. You let this dry down a bit. So we're going to do this on the other eye while we're waiting. And you just one coat, just 2 coats, whatever. You'll figure it out. And that goes away. And then I'm going to put this on using my tool. And we're going to go. And, I don't like that. I don't like the placement. There we go. There we go. And what you do is, after you get it on, you press it down as if you're using your fingertips so that it blends nicely into your regular lashes. And that was stupid. I should have waited for it to dry. Alright, let's do this. This isn't coming out all wonky. And we're going to go like that. Like that. There we go. Much better. So we're going to press down. Now, if you find that your tool is giving you trouble and it's sticking to it, you just take a makeup wipe in between and you do that. But you can't deny that lashes definitely finish off a look. Now that looks weird in the viewfinder, but it's perfect on camera. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. And I'm going to put a little bit of, I already put the glue on my eye on the right hand side. So now I'm just going to put a tiny bit on the lash itself. And I'm going to try and do this in a way that does not make me look stupid. You know what it is? I happen to have very long lashes, and it's great, but when it comes to putting the mascara on first, I could always wait and do the mascara second, but I should always curl my lashes, which I did. And that's the problem for me, because they're so long, and with the mascara, they're even longer and more full, and it's just difficult to get them on. So then you take your fingers, if you have that problem, and you just very easily do that. Now, I don't like the way they end right there. So for me personally, I always do a liner, a black liner. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And I like to go all the way to the end. So I take that and go like that. And for me, it just gives it a more cohesive look, I think. Now, you might think something different, and that's okay. We're all allowed to have our own opinions here. And that's it. So tell me what you think of today's look. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it came out really, really pretty. And yeah, I want to thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me. I want you to stay happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be thankful for all you do have and grateful for the things that you do have. And most of all, I want you to be positively you. Have a good night, guys. Bye.